Hello, Ajay is talking. How are you? All Indians and those who are in foreign and also our heart, mainly our Indians, wish you all a happy Independence Day of. On behalf of YouTube 7 channel, I would like to say my thanks to our YouTube godfather for giving me more than 7 channel. On behalf of viewers and subscribers, I will say my thanks to all. Today is a very fantastic, precious day. We got independent from British's rule. All Indians should know about it. That's why I want to talk about it. Britishers came to India because we got all amenities in our India, etc. Rice, vegetables, and fruits, and fantastic natural scene, and all amenities to raise our standard of life. So all things we got our in our India. So Indians in India we got all. So all amenities and we got all in our India. All facilities all of Indians at 27 before the 24 states are there. That time so they came to India for doing their business and settled down in India and started to fight against our Indians. Sometimes we used to give a veranda to someone else to sit and they wanted to capture our house. Like this, whenever we gave our for doing the business to enter inside the India for Britishers, they want to capture all our India places, SAT site, and our India also. And east or west, north or south India is the best. So a gate to sit in a veranda, someone else sometimes used to get and they want to capture our house like this. That Britishers, they so in all places of India, east or west, north or south, our Indians, they started to fight because we didn't want to give house. So someone else if want to give say, places to sit if they want to capture our house, would you give? No, no. So they ask our people of for each and every things in India and ask to buy salt they produce in our India and seaside and sold for Indians with a tax. So all the peoples of India are gathered over in Jallianwala Bagh to talk against like for that. They came from our foreigners and they wanted to tell them to buy their salt with a tax. So why we have to give a tax? So Veeravanti Kattavaman told, why did you give a tax to you? Did you come to our field to take agriculture? Did you take to help the people those who are working in agriculture field? Do you help to make a turmeric powder to give them? Daily remove all the unnecessary things in the field. So like this, whether you have your relatives, Mamana, Machana, you have uncle, there are so many things used to at the Veeravandiya Kattaboman. Okay, so of them and gather over Jallian Bagh speak against Britishers aggressive type. So all of not they don't want to submissive like this. They raise the voice and against the Britishers rule. They started to fight against the Britishers rule. Unable, uh, uh, they started to fight against Britishers rule. Unable Britishers rule under the leadership of Gandhiji, Gopalakrishna Gokhale, etc., etc. So they will be telling it. and about regard, regarding about this, and they have to along in our India four sides: east or west, north or south. India is the best. Sivevo Sivavu Siddhamana that they makes the Sudesi ship. We have our own ship at Thoothukudi harbor and makes Sudesi ship and first launch the Thoothukudi and Sudesi ships and banned to take voice against the Britishers. Is our own ship, not for the British ships, and ask all Indians to burn their British clothes and things, dress, burn, made things, and what other things they have sold from their country to our India. It must be burned. Okay, so strictly it is burned. Used to tell English color, we used to tell some dress like this. So strictly, under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, they started non-violence, ahimsa, not having a food, and we have to take like a strike without harming any, damaging any government property, any our property. Government property is of our property. And used to go to Dandi Yatra. Once Gandhiji had gone to in a train to study the law in South Africa, Britishers did not allow Gandhiji to sit near to the same coach because they think about that they are whitish people and they think about Gandhiji is a little less color. They think about Gandhiji is of blackish like this. And they have kicked the Gandhiji from the train. So it injured Gandhiji's, it wounded Gandhiji's heart. And Gandhiji wanted to take a revenge against the British because whenever we used to talk, they used to take a gun, they started to fight using the gun. So we couldn't able to do anything, even though all the place East, West, North, South India, East, West, all started to fight against that. Okay, that under Mahatma Gandhiji fall down, and it wounded, that incident wounded Gandhiji's heart, and they are say support the South Africans. South Africans are very blackish color, so they have treated them very worst. So they joined and they have started Gandhiji movement and violence. Without having the blood, we shouldn't spread the blood on it, like a Subhash Chandra Bose. Even the Britishers, Britishers, whenever Gandhiji in that train and have pushed him in a train, he feel down. It gone great injury to the Mahatma Gandhi's heart, and so he supported South African to remove the name of a blackish. Even they are very black color from Britishers' mind, and wanted to teach a lesson to them. If it is fair, all gathered. So they because it wounded, they have all gathered over the Indian inside a big wall to avoid meeting to the harassment of meeting of the because they kept a meeting to eradicate the harassment given by the Britishers. And meeting of gathering together, Britishers ordered to in a Jallianwala Bagh, they have started this. Britishers, they have told to shoot it. Like Britishers, we shoot more than 1,000 people had been killed in the inside big wall like a China wall, killed in inside it wounded Gandhiji's heart, and he thought that by using weapon we couldn't able to fight British because they used to shoot an order, shooting order. So they think about to use a non-violence like a weapon without having a weapons and without having a food. They wanted to start the morcha like a strike and not destroying any property of ours, not a government property of theirs. And government property it is, and Indian property it is a more benefit. And one salt in a Dandi Yatra, and they have promised on salt and with the weapons. Like as Subhash Chandra Bose, they have used a weapon to using this the military great Iron Man of India. And Gandhi is just opposite to this Ahimsa. Started the great Mahatma Gandhi and the harassment of Britishers and against our Indians and their crude rule and is in are making is aggressive type behavior like a submissive by using this gun. They used to give a harassment to make Indian to be made. So this is the just opposite to our great military of India, the great Ironman of India, that is our Subhash Chandra Bose, the Iron Man of our great loving India and shoot and kill order, and he used to eat it whether our Mahatma Gandhi rule is to pay to that Subhash Chandra was against that it's a non-violence ahimsa. So without having a weapon, we have to do the north minus south plus east plus west minus. So there's Gandhiji and Subhash Chandra Bose. Their concept is just like this: north mean minus south mean plus Gandhiji views plus the north east plus west minus. Even though their main motto is to get our freedom, our Indians' freedom. And in the east or west, north east or west, north or south, India is the west. In all places, freedom fighters, and they have been put it in a jail. And in east part of India, Assam, Meghalaya, Tripur, the three territory regions, we have fought for freedom has been arisen. They have given they have given the harassment and they have raised most of the leaders have put it in a jail. And south part of India, our we used to have it like our place Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Karnataka, Kerala, and you never consider the west side of India, Gujarat, Maharashtra, and never the north side of India, Madhya Pradesh, and MP, UP, and so and so. In all places, they have started to fight main leaders. They have started and they have to start against British's rule in Tamil Nadu, South India. Sangeetam using this song, our great poet, Bharati Rasana, they used to sing a song using this song. They used to make an awareness. And in the western part of India, in Gujarat, Maharashtra, that great Maharashtra, our Shivaji Maharaj, Shivaji Maharaja, and Gopalakrishna Gokhale, and Jhansi Ki Rani, Marathi Raja Shivaji Maharaj against the Britishers using weapon. He used to come using the horse, and he used to come in our house, and Britishers came and